In the last video, we have seen how we can do web scraping, and we have combined some countries in one table like India, Pakistan and US population. So in this video, we will do the second part. So let me show you the website again. So here you can see we have different countries population, right? So for example, if I click China and then I need to know that different cities, the population of the cities, and now the requirement is we need to go each country and then we have to count the average population in that country according to the city. So we will take the average of all the population of all the cities and then we will display that average in front of the country, right? So let's do it step by step. So for this we need to copy this China population link and then go to the Power Query editor. Here we have to click and new query and web, and let me paste the link and click OK. So here we have to choose the table 6 because it contains all the cities for the selected country. This is China, so I need to click and then I click OK. We are interested in population, so we need to make a list of population. So how we will do, how we can make the list out of the table. So for this we need to click the fx and here we have to write bracket and the name of the column, that is population. That's it, and click confirm. So this is a list that contain the population for the selected country. So I need now the average. So how we will do the average, because this is a list, so then we have to use a function in the list, that is list.average. List.average, and we need to close it and then we have to confirm. So this is the average population per city. Let's go to the view and go to the advanced editor. So we need to write a function that will take the query string, like here it is China, and if I write here like India, and then we have to click done. So here you can see now it is 172, right? 172 to 9723. So we need to write a function. Go to the advanced editor and here we have to write one function here, just like we did in the prior video. So it is like a country name as text, and what we have to return as number, and then the lambda sign. That's it, and we have to click OK. So we need to use the country name parameter here. We don't need to write the query string manually every time, this part. So it will be and sign, paste, and end. So that's it. So we need to click done. So now we can write here, for example, let me write here China dash population invoke, and here you can see the population for the China, And the same way, like if I do US and click confirm, so this is the population for the US, right? So the function is ready, and now we need to make a table that will contain all the query strings, so that we don't need to write everything manually. So how we will create that table? For this I need to again go to this website, and this time I need to take this link, the population by country, so that I can grab all the countries here. So copy, and then we have to go to the web scraping query editor, and new query, web, and control C, control V, because our function is ready. And now we need to prepare one table that will have all the parameters that we were passing manually. So we will prepare a table that will contain all those things. For example, the table 1. So this table contain the countries, right? So this is the required table. We just need to click yes and click OK. So we are interested in this column, so we need to right click and remove other columns. And here if you look here, you can see the India or the United States. So there is US dash population, India dash population. So we need to create a new column here, add column, and then I need to write custom column. And here I have to write here, for example, countries link. This is the column name, and here the first thing we need, if there is any space like United States or any country, United Kingdom, and we have seen most of the time if there is a space, they have replaced this space with dash. Here you can see the first letter of every country is capital, so we need to make everything small. So how we can do this? There is a function called text.lower, and here we have to close it, right? And then we have to write here one more function like replace. We need to put some space here, and then so that the IntelliSense should work. So it's a replacer dot replace text. So it will take a couple of parameters. The first parameter is the original string. Here the second parameter is the old as text, that which text we want to replace. So this is the space, and the third parameter will be the dash. So this is one thing. So now we have spaces, we have dash if there is any space in the country name, and all the letters will be small. And then we have to write one more and sign and dash, like India dash population, for example. And here you can see and population, small letter, so it will be, instead of space it will be dash. So that's it. So now we need to click OK. So here you can see this is the new column that contain country like China population, India population, and if you see for instance Saudi Arabia, so Saudi Arabia. So here you can see if there is a space, So we have dash instead of space, right? So we need to, so because we are interested in this column country link, so we need to remove this column because we don't need it, and remove it. And here you can see the country link, so we need to just delete this import function. This is the function that is returning us the average value. So here you can see city, like fn city average. So this is the name of a function, and here the table name is countries. This is the name of the table that contain all the parameters. So now we need to run this function for every row, right? So this fn city average will run for this one, this one, this one, and then it will fetch the value for every row, right? So for this we need to click here the invoked function, add column, and here is the invoked custom function. So we need to click here, and here you can write like country name, and then we need to choose the function query. So this is the function fn city average, and the table of this is the table like country link, so we have to choose the column for that table, and then we have to click OK. Before clicking OK, because it's a very big table, it's contain like 235 rows and it will take a lot of time, so we need to limit, like we can write maximum like 10 records for this demo, because we don't need to wait like 3 or 4 minutes depending on the speed of your internet and your computer. So for this I need to we have to write here one more function here. It's a table dot first n. So like we are interested in 15, for example 15 countries, the first 15 countries, and then we have to click here confirm. We need to click confirm. Here you can see we got 15 countries. So now we need to click the invoked function, and here we have to write the name of the column. It's a countries name, and then the function query is fn city average. This is the name of the column country link, and then we have to click OK. We got this result. So here you can see we are getting the average population per city for each country. So you have seen here we got the error message in the United States population. The reason is if we go to the website and the United States, if you mouse over the United States, you will see it is a US dash population, but in the Power Query editor here the name of the query string is United States population. That's why we are getting this error message, right? If you see here, if you click here, and you will see the link worldometer.info, and then we United States population. So we were unable to retrieve because this link doesn't exist. So that's why we are getting the 4404 error. So you can change, or you can just replace. If there is United States, then it should be replaced with US dash population. So you have seen how easy it is to do the web scraping with the help of Power Query.